#The Repodcast. Keroche is my name on Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube and Twitter, pretty much everywhere. And this is the home of entertainment commentary, entertainment Henny, and all things entertainment. Let's get started.
The Repodcast.
Here we go!
Home of entertainment Henny.
Honey, when I tell you the shade in the room was just too much. It was too much. And Arnelisa was like, listen to me, we're going to plant some trees. You need some shade, so please gear up, honey. Gear up. Okay, so this is what happened. Arnelisa took to her social media platform. I think this was on Instagram, her Instagram stories. And honey, she was determined to tell and call out all those poverty-stricken brains who keep yapping all over town. You know, kitu kidogo tu, someone wants to make it a public debacle. That, oh, I have money. Oh, I'm driving this car. Oh, I'm doing this. And Arnelisa, you know, because she was born into money, she has, you know, managed to make her own money. Let me not lie. She made me one happy girl, and I was like, yes, I'm here for it. Listen, we don't really need to be, you know, geniuses to figure out who this message was directed to. Like, I figured it out. I'm sure a couple of y'all smart people out there figured it out. And I was like, Obugalo, Obugalo, Obugalo. Can we please clap? Let us clap for Madam Arnelisa. Where is it? Bring it in. Bring it in. Thank you. Now, here's the thing. You know, most of these people, because I think what Arnelisa was trying to say is, you know, once, you know, you have real tangible cash and you're not into those Ozark type of deals, you are not, you know, being used for wash business, you're not probably helping somebody, you know, transport drugs, you probably did not make your money off stripping in Europe or any other place, like you just made your coin clean, fair, square, whatever it is. You really don't have, you don't see the urgency to keep reminding people that I have money now, you know? It's only people who come from nothing, who are constantly drumming it in our eardrums, constantly being like, blah, 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 I got money, you got nothing. Like, we're not sleeping here. So me, when I saw this and I was like, this is so true. Like if I was to give hugs, like if I was trying to distribute hugs, Aunt Arnelisa this time would have got one of the biggest hugs right from the pit bottom of my heart. I don't care if she would have taken it or not. I don't care. Like, ningempa hagi, ningemwambia jamani, umeongea kama wala umekumi, you know? And you see, I don't know, but you know, it's sort of murky terrain because she could not just drop names there. But for those of us who are smart, those of us who care to know, we know. Most of these people who are out here, this money is not money that they've worked hard for. And they are constantly trying to shame people who earn an honest living. That is, you know, that is the thing. Constantly trying to make anyone who is earning an honest living to feel like you are just, you know, like in the pit's bottom of poverty. You will never amount to anything. You people, that is all you guys will ever do. You'll just be poverty stricken. And meanwhile, we are like, can you please just tell us how account for your wealth? Someone can't. But anyway, that's a story for another day. But I am so sure if you did not know who she was referring to, then pole, iyo meli pengine ilikuacha kwenye bandari, lakini for the sharp ones, we all know who she was directing this message to. Here for it. Okay, so old girl Huddah, I know she went back to Dubs, like, I don't know, is Huddah in Dubs? If she's in Dubs, how did she get to Dubs? Okay, I am not so sure, but then let's stick to this. So Hoods took to her Instagram and she was like, let me just tell you something. Today I'm in a mood. And, you know, she called out JoeMuchiri and was like, you know what, JoeMuchiri, who happens to be, I really don't know what JoeMuchiri actively does. apart from Huddah being a socialite, I don't know what JoeMuchiri does, honestly. But I think now he's vying to be a politician. Like at some point he used to influence for clubs. And then he used to be a producer at Capital FM. Don't come for me. So the thing is, Huddah said that way back when, Joe used to really step on her neck like this. Like Joe had it in for her for whatever reasons. And she was just like, now look at him. I'm here. The guy is still there, has made absolutely nothing. He's not made anything for himself. He's still there wallowing in abject poverty. Meanwhile, some of us are here and we are killing the game. We are swimming in cash. And you see, all that hating was pretty much pointless. Because now look at him. He's still at the same place, same static positions he was some time back. And you see, to me, I just read this and I was like, you know what, Huddah, I think you are practically, I don't know, we have been a bit unfair to Joe. Come on, we've just been a bit unfair to Joe. Because honestly speaking, if Joe was peddling ass, if Joe was peddling booty, then I think we would have something to talk about. Honestly, like if JoeMuchiri used to take these trips, I don't know, to Dubs, and maybe if he was to go to Oman or these places where men just enjoy sampling other men's booties, then we would honestly be discussing something here. Because Joe, Azziad, and I think that is like pretty much the fastest way for any man to climb through these social ladders. It's like legit, like the fastest way possibly possible. It's not about us saying that, oh my God, this person is, because I mean, Huddah has talked about her being an entrepreneur for so long, and then now she talked about how she even coined that phrase, bad girl gone good, blah blah blah, to try and show us that now I am legit with my business dealings. Like I no longer want to just use my whatever, that whatever is in between there. I'm tired of being an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship is really just not for the longevity. So if Joe was trying to be a member of the bottoms up community, and he's still at the same point where he was like some years back, we would fault him. But as long as Joe is not a member of Bottoms Up, and he's just that person who probably at some point people were picking fun at him that all he does is, I don't know, he influences and gets paid with alcohol, or he used to borrow cars, and then now most recently he bought himself a car, blah blah blah, then I wouldn't want a case in a. But if a man is not selling ass and he's just trying to make an honest living, then I think we are trying to hand him the unfair card. Honestly, like we're trying to hand him the shortest end of the stick. For us to even have this conversation, like the playing field is leveled. It means all of you, wewe probably ni entrepreneur uko kivyako, unaye ni entrepreneur uko kivyake. Hapo then we would have something to discuss. But as long as we don't have that particular thing to pin on JoeMuchiri, growth is very progressive. Growth is very progressive. And I'm still, you know what, and I'm not even trying to knock down Huddah's hustle. But I'm just trying to ask, like, is this what is genuinely sustaining her? Is this one solid thing that we can comfortably say that this is my this is what is paying my bills right now? Okay, so Azziad Nasenya. Now this girl, I remember the last time I talked about her. The last time I made a video about her, it was on Instagram. People dragged me by my baby hairs. And I was actually, trying to, I was actually on this girl's corner. But anyway, it's okay. It's fine. Ain't nobody dying, no bloodshed, no harm done. So, when her rate card was leaked by someone. Now, the thing that I'm really not sure is she the one who leaked the rate card, or did somebody leak the rate card on her behalf? Or was it a client who felt scorned and who felt like this is just too much, like I'm being overcharged here? So when it leaked on Twitter, and a lot of people, in fact, when I skimmed through those tweets, I was like, these are actually just kids. These are kids. Because the level of excitement that was displayed on there, and majority of them were so excited, like, oh my God, this chick has made it. And even some people whom you could tell, like, they felt like that money was a bit too much, and they were so proud and saying, oh my God, girl, you have done the thing that needs to be done. Like, this generation Y kids are not here to play with us. So Azziad is telling us that she will charge you 50,000 Kenya shillings. That is roughly $500 for one tweet. And I do not know, and I'm not trying to say that nobody's going to pay her that amount of money, but I am just so curious to know, what is it that you will be tweeting that will be worth 50,000 Kenya shillings? What exactly is this weird? I mean, I was actually on the floor laughing, because I was like, oh, wow, what exactly are you tweeting? And there's this what is this analysis that was done, and actually, you know, going by what was there, the target audience and most of the people who follow Azziad, and I believe that analysis, most of the people who follow Azziad actually happen to be men, and not men, boys from 18 to 20 year olds, 18 to 20 years. That's the bracket that follows Azziad. And you see, men who are 18 to 20, technically speaking, these are people whose purchasing power is a bit low, because, I mean, these people are probably in Campo, they just cleared high school, or they're just trying to make, you know, ends meet how they know, the best way they know how. So to me, I was like, okay, so who is this? Who's, okay, fine, anyway. So that was it. And then she was talking about, I don't know, 100,000 for one TikTok video, which I totally understand, because on TikTok, if let's say she's working with musicians all over the world or in East Africa, and she tells you that I will charge you this amount of money, 100,000 Kenya shillings, and I will make your song go viral, then I think you would want to pay her that money, because it's justified. And she has an audience, she has that thing, because that is primarily where her fame came from TikTok. So when she tells you that on Instagram, this is what I will charge you, 100,000 again for a video, that is also arguable. It's something you can argue. Like, so will I get return on investment? Will I get the eyeballs I want? But then again, if we're to look and analyze the target audience, men who are 18 to 20, and probably you are that person who wants to reach a huge audience, and then you end up paying 100,000 Kenya shillings. Only for men who are not even that, you know, that endowed with purchasing power to be the one viewing. And when we talk about men, by there you guys, and I'm sure most of you will come here and you start saying you're a hater, you're this. No. There's nothing like hating. The thing is, if we're in a position to quantify whatever she's doing, I mean, technically, she's very flexible, like, and you know, she has that very good waistline, which most boys and those sorry ass grown men who are like in their 30s would be drawn to. But then, you know, are these people with the correct purchasing power? Is this the correct target audience that you want? All of that needs to come into play. But then that was her rate card. And you know, when people started saying that, I don't know, KRA are going to be hot on her heels, shut up, bruh. Shut up. Because there are people in this very country, and these are the comedians who run this country, get paid 500,000 to a million to do videos. But then they do them like in a bulk, in a month, you know. It's spread over like a monthly period. So someone tells you, probably I'll give you 4 videos or I'll give you 6 videos, but then in a month you're giving me 500,000. And those are comedians. So because comedians, they are not just niche oriented. Like a lot of people, comedians have, you know, the fan base that a comedian influences is pretty much all over. You know, comedians are not just that is stuck on one target audience. It's not niche marketing. It's not like commentary where we just have like a few people, or fashion and beauty related content. If you're funny and you can make anyone laugh, men or women, regardless of the age, then those ones are the ones who are scooping the agency's money when it comes to, putting themselves out there. So pretty much, what am I saying? If this Shoreba, they can defend, and if she can justify why she needs to be paid 50,000 for one tweet like this, then by all means, let her go ahead, let her eat her bread. If she can also justify why exactly would you pay me 100,000 to give you just one video or two videos, I don't know where. If she can justify it, then there is absolutely no problem. And it also depends on what you're looking at. If you're looking for eyeballs, if you're looking for return on investment, if you're looking for market launch, if you're looking for just, that publicity, it all depends. Point blank, period. So guys, don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe if you may. Subscribe if you want. You can follow me on all my other social media platforms. For Henny!
Very podcast.
Here we go!
Home of Entertainment Henny.